Hey everybody, sorry about that. Give me a second just to reset up everything. Yeah, Bam, everything's okay. Just power tripped, so the power cut off upstairs. Let me just quickly reset everything, make sure we're all good to go. Uh. I'm setting up the camera, that's why. There we go. Fly. Okay. Okay. There we go. Should be alright now. Although it does look a bit dark. Hold on. Oh, that's why. That's why that looks dark. Now I gotta change the settings because now it's too bright. I forgot to turn that light back on after the power went. Hold up. That's why everything was darker than usual. Let's fix that real quick. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. That's better. Alright. Hello again, everybody. Welcome back. Sorry about that. Thank you so much for sticking with me while I sort that out. I'm just booting up the game again now. We'll try that again. Let's see. Alright. Let's try that again, shall we? So as we just saw, we have our lovely boat that's about to get absolutely wrecked by whatever the hell this fog is. And Matt, hello, good to see you. How are you, man? And sorry if anybody popped in there that I missed during the power cut just now. I apologize. I assume Neve is there too, maybe? If she is, hello. But yeah, again, seriously, guys, thank you so much for hanging out and waiting there while I set the power back up. All good, man. She just left. She's heading home. All right, no worries. I hope you guys enjoyed your little trip away. All right. The morning light fills your eyes and you try to sit upright. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. A short man is shouting out orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. Welcome to Greater Marrow. I must say, quite a dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Oh well. I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I have had a few of the locals move your things to one of our old vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. I'll let you get out there and catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in this light. Finally, I don't suppose you need to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on that time. It can really creep up on you. Rude. Matt is rude. Okay, so yeah, that was our inventory. We got our quests, and let's just head back out again. Not that we got very far just now. Let's go run through our tutorial once again. Yes, the camera works with this stick, yes. And then we can go fishing at the fishing spot. With X, and then boop, boop, boop. Pop that bad boy there. We'll fish this spot dry. The spot has been depleted. Okay. A floating buoy, it serves to mark safe passage past dangerous rocks and obscured hazards. Its dim light also provides a brief respite in the gloom of the night. Good to know. Maybe it was the totally normal fish that caused the power cut. Maybe. It's possible. I don't have the right equipment for this spot. Okay. Good to know. Is that the same for this over here? Nope, this is fine. Oh, shit. Can I rotate? I can. Okay, good. So, pop him there. My inventory is Tetris, which is kind of hilarious. There. And it's depleted. Time only advances when you're moving, fishing, or taking other specifications. I kind of want to see what's out here, though. Wait, what's my cabin? Encyclopedia? Oh, types of fish. Good to know. I see a sparkly thing. I want it. What's the sparkly thing? 20th of August, added to the cabin. Messages. I'm back. I'm back with breakfast. Lots of fruit. Nice, Peridot. Enjoy your breakfast. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate it. Morning of the second day of the honeymoon and our first day proper. Today we're sailing around the islands and inlets at the back of the Greater Marrow. I love the rocks here. The layers and colours are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so I know he will keep his hands on the wheel instead of the rods. Haha. He renamed the boat last night, Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took that more seriously than the wedding. Supposedly it's very important to perform it correctly, lest you want ill fortune to follow the vessel. He wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but I kept the keychain. Ocean's Riches was a good name. I think he has prepared a surprise picnic lunch. I can see the basket half hidden, stuffed under a blanket at the front of the cabin. I love it when he tries to be romantic. And that's when he sacrificed you to an eldritch god. Maybe. I don't know. I don't have the right equipment for that. Okay, good to know. This boot. Okay. Oop. What time is considered nightfall? That's what my guess would be like what 6 p.m. is when I should start fucking off back where I came from. Put that there. Oh, depleted. Okay. Select your lights by holding L1, then toggle, and then turn them on. Okay. I don't think I can... Or can I do something here? What's this? All that's left of this boat is an old husk. You pull a little closer. Look inside. Oh, shit! Yeah, no, I'll give you that. Old iron chain. Interesting. Citron ring. Some lumber. I think I can only fit the one piece of lumber in though right now. Sorry about that. You will know as the fog will kick in. That looks like fog rolling in to me. Is there a way I can make the boat go faster? There's also a giant eye on my compass. Oh dear. Okay, yeah, no, I think I need to get moving. Slab of rock just sits from the water bearing crude symbols of curved fish at its base. This one has been chiseled away. Or do I need to fill it with the curved fish? Maybe I should wait and fill that with the curved fish later. Well, I'm gonna head back now because I'm terrified already. Let's go home. Exposure to fog and other things increases your panic. Bright lights, sleeping will reduce it. Okay. So will this light save me a bit? Is this light happy? I don't know which way is the town. Which way was the village? Uh-oh. I've already got a poor sense of direction. Oh dear. Nope, that's not what I wanted you to do. Let's go back inside, please. Let's just, let's head on inside. That timer moves a lot faster than I expected it to, I'll be honest. Let's go ahead and, dock. There we go. You stop onto the dock at Greater Marrow. The mayor is waiting nearby. Ah, I see you returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to the town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you that replacement vessel, yours to own. I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so we'll consider it a loan, but I want to make this easy for you. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. So to recap, you'll need to sell fish to the local market, paying off your debt, and in turn, keeping the population fed and satisfied. Understand? Selling fish helps the town and pays off my debt. Got it. Off you go then. Sell those fish while they're still fresh. Fishmonger. You're still open at 1 AM. This is great. You enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. A familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around a downcast man behind the counter. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast. What happened to the other one? Heh. Takes a certain type of person to last out here. It's not a life for everyone. Anyway, to business. I'll pay you for fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more, too. Other towns and other islands might pay you different, but while you're still got a debt outstanding here, I'd suggest you work on paying it off first. So let's see what you got. Well, I got you this. You can have this as well. And that one. Can I give you this stuff? I don't... Oh, that's a fish. I think this is probably used for other stuff, right? So let's keep that for now. The mayor is standing outside the fishmonger's store. Excellent work. I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here, I found this down by the docks. I'm sure someone like you could make something out of it. Why don't you take it? Okay, so we have another one of these pieces. Oh, one last thing. Our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. As you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to a damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before turning back to her work. You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors around here. Payment is upfront and everything takes some time to install. Also, if you take any damage from the rocks or any damage at all, I can patch it up mostly. She shrugs and gestures towards the hull she's currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards, all well above the waterline, are splintered and scratched. Take a look around. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install, so plan ahead. Okay, well I can't get that, and I can't get that. We have engines. And then we have lights, but I can't afford any of this shit right now anyway. Good to know. So do I go to bed? Can I sleep? Okay. What can I do for you? I'd like to pay off some of my debt. I want to ask about the wider region. What happened to the last fisherman? Yeah, what happened to the last guy, by that would ask? The last fisherman, he was very unreliable. He'd go out at night, come back with no fish, and proceed to sleep all day. He was also a terrible captain. I mean, really terrible. Constantly running around on the reef, even in the broad daylight, the shipwright almost ran out of the wood repairs. So, no, he was no good. One evening he left and never came back. So long, he shan't be missed by us. Now, what else can I do for you? Can I pay off some of my shit? Of course, how much would you like to pay? I don't know how much I owe for a start. Have 10. Excellent. Now, what else can I do for you? Ask about the wider region. Certainly. Is there somewhere in particular you wish to know more about? I don't know anything about anywhere. All the places sound lovely, though. We'll start at the top, I guess. I think you owed 50. Okay, thank you, Parado. I'll check that after, because I think there was a bar that told me how much I was left. Well, the main port over there is a place called Ingfell. It's right on the approach to the cliffs. You can't miss it. It's a whaling town, but I haven't heard much talk for it these days. I think quite a few people have left, one way or another. Is there another area you'd like to discuss? Quite a popular tourist destination. There's a resort on the atoll, built on top of a beautiful coral reef. I'm sure there's a wide variety of fish there. Maybe you could fancy getting your hooks into some of those. Is there another area you'd like to discuss? Okay, how about Twisted Strand? It's where the Banshee live. Cool. That makes me happy, I guess. That's a thing. I hope it isn't true. I don't think there's much to tell. It's just a tangled mass of trees. It's often blanketed in a thick fog. Even during the day, you'd want some good lights and a good sense of direction if you're going to explore there. Two things I don't have. So I'll avoid that. How about Devil's Spine? Wailing and wailing. Yeah. Yeah, okay. God damn it. Yes, it's quite exciting, really. An active volcano amongst a city of ancient ruins. I must caution against sailing there, however. The ruins lie low in the water and would surely tear through your hull. Not to mention, the aforementioned volcano could erupt at any moment. You could occasionally hear it rumbling from here. Is there another area you'd like to discuss? No, I think that's everything I need to know. But yeah, I guess... Okay, so I still owe them $30. Well, then, I'm gonna head out... well, actually, first things first, storage. I'm gonna put this stuff... I'm gonna put that stuff in storage for now, since I don't know what to actually do with it. Can I not move this? Oh, wow, it's actually just, like, wedged in there? Okay, fair enough. Alright. Off fishing we go. Look, excuse me. Sorry. Oh, wait, research. What's research? Oh, I can oh, okay, I can research things. Okay, so if I research the fishing rod, will that make me able to fish things better? Fishing speed, catches coastal and shallow, oceanic. Okay, so heat-resistant line, so I could catch it in volcanic and shallow. Mangrove coastal. Okay. Okay, we can. Okay, so I could have improved the engine. Probably. Okay, there's other tabs. I probably should have improved the engine. I'll do that next time. Sorry, excuse me. Ugh. God. I hope this is the final hurdle of this cough. My throat has just been... There's this one, like, dry patch, like, right there, and it's just constantly triggering my cough. Okay, let's head out. Let's go get some fishies. Am I able to catch these fish now since I upgraded the fishing rod, or... No. How about you guys? Can I catch any of you? I can. Alright, perfect. Yep, I'll take that. It's such a wholesome little game. I don't know what could possibly go wrong playing this. Alright. That is all the fishies gone from there. What the fuck was... Oh, that was Matt. Fuck you, Matt. I was like, what the fuck was that? Fuck you, Matt. I genuinely thought that was the game. I genuinely thought that was the game. I was like, what the fuck was that all of a sudden? What an asshole. A lovable asshole, but an asshole nonetheless. I don't think I can fit any more of the fish from there, and I might have to go and empty my inventory. Easy. Shut up, Matt. Well played, but shut the fuck up. I can't. Alright, shallow. I can't fish in shallows. Okay. Alright. I have 2 individual spots left. What a nice moment to join stream. Only to hear Banshee from Mass Effect 3 and trigger old fears. Also, hello. Hey, Jazz, how are you doing, man? And also, Matt, fuck you. To the deepest depths of your anus, just get fucked. Fucking hate you. I don't hate you, but I hate you. Cheers. GBZinOrg, hello, welcome. Apologies if I butchered your name. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing, man? Also, it's nighttime. Time to fucking go. Back the fucking way we came. While I suffer with this toxic waste bullshit. Also, there's a weird spiraling light over there. That's interesting, but not today. Oh god. Also, there's something shiny though. What's the shiny thing? The lighthouse towers above. Waves crash endlessly against the perilous rocks below. All creatures, human or otherwise, would have their brittle bodies broken and thrown at its feet. You ponder the intrinsic power of the structure, a vast column of stone shouldering the responsibility of countless lives. How long will it stand?
It's in the E.
Thank you, Alex. How long until it decays into ruin? Its purpose exhausted. Lighthouse towers above. Interesting. Well, I need to go home now before I get terrified by whatever bullshit decides to exist. Also, fucking Christ, this fucking sweet, I hate it so much. Ugh. I still don't understand how people eat this out of enjoyment. I've had a special order come through from a customer. If you can fulfill it, I'll pay you above normal prices. Tell me about the order. They asked for 1 gulf flounder and 1 grey eel. Just bring them in when you have them. Ugh. You'll need to have a rod that can handle shallow water fish in order to catch those. The shipwright should be able to sort that for you. Maybe someday. Sell. There we go. Enjoy all the fish. Oh, I could have just hold the button and would have sold all fish. I'm stupid. Okay. Well, now we know. I owe $7.40 still remaining. Okay. Well. Pursuits. Ugh, goddamn. I'm to catch a gold flounder and a grey eel. I need a rod that can handle shallow water. Okay. So how much does a rod for shallow water cost? But first, let me take care of this loan repayment. Let me pay off the rest. Fantastic! Now, what else can I do for you? Nothing. Leave me be, Nook. Does this one work in the shallow? It does. Okay. But so do these two. 75. This works coastal and shallow. What does my one do? It's just coastal. So maybe I should get rid of this one and get the one that does coastal and shallow instead of having two separate rods taking up space. Oh, but it costs $460. Okay, that explains a lot. Okay, that's not happening. Install time 2 hours operational. Fishing speed is 10%, 40%. Honestly, I think I should go with I'm gonna go with this one. There we go. Okay, so we have that now. The $75 one is better because you save money. I mean, yes, I save money, but it's also significantly slower in terms of fishing. So it's probably optimal to buy that one because I can at least sell it and get half it back later if there's a better fishing rod. For the time being, because I'd probably end up using it for a bit. It's probably ideal to use that one. No, I don't need anything repaired. No. Wait, can you guys... Do you want this? No. Yeah, the engines are the same. There. I don't have any light. I should probably get a better light at some point, right? Okay. The mayor is walking quickly towards you. He seems to be in a good mood, with a spring in his step. Fantastic dudes! Thanks partly to your efforts, Greater Marrow is growing. Our town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day now. In fact, I've granted a consent for the shipwright to expand her facilities. The old dry dock is operational again. I've also allocated some money to improve the fishmonger services. He might have something to talk to you about soon. Keep up the good work. We're glad you've chosen to be here with us. What's a dry dock? This is a dry dock. We can make significant improvements to your vessel here. We're talking extra space, more attachment points for equipment, and even superior holds. We'll need a decent stock of hard materials for these projects. Lumber, metal scraps, that sort of thing. How do I get those materials? There's plenty of decent materials around the coast from various shipwrecks and the like. I'm sure you'll find a way to get at them. Materials assigned towards upgrades here will be stored, so don't worry if you only have half of what we need. Okay. So 2 rod spaces, 4 net spaces, engine spaces, and a light space. I don't think I have any nets on board right now, so that could be worth investing in. Okay. Alright, let's see. Oh, who the fuck are you? A hunched woman approaches you from the steps to the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and looks at you with concern and visible apprehension. Why are you here? I have come to fish. There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on. She turns and shuffles back along the path and leads to the light. Good to know. I feel welcome. Just the person I was hoping to see. Will you be sailing out east towards Little Marrow? Would you give this package to the dock worker there, please? I mean, I can. The mayor hands you a small damp package, bound in string. It's dripping slightly. The dock worker will pay upon delivery. Please be quick about it. I don't want it to spoil. Don't forget to check your compass and map if you get lost. Map. Okay, so we're here. I need to go east. Alright. Deliver the package. Alright. I'm sure we can work something out. But first, sleep. Alright. Let's head out on the water. Alright, Alex. I have no idea what that was, but sure. Oh, I wonder, can I catch these shallow water fish now? Yes. Alright, cool. Ooh, that's a big boy. That'd be a big fishy. These are Gulf flounders. Okay, so we needed one of these at least. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that there because I'm gonna fill up my inventory otherwise. It was a boat horn. That was the strangest boat horn I've ever heard. That sounded very digital, whatever it was. That's cod. I think that's more flounder, right? Yeah. We need eels. This looks like more... Oh, that looks like a ray of some description. I got a stingray. Oh my god, the stingray is huge! Holy shit. I need an eel, though. Or, this looks like debris. Okay, I can't dredge. I need a net or whatever. It's the only one you can find. No worries, man. Excuse me. What? A delivery? Let's see here. He tears a small hole in the paper and peeks inside. You can't say for sure, but it feels as though he's shielding it from your view. Ugh, this smells foul. You obviously took your sweet time getting here with this. He won't let me pay for a delivery in this state, but maybe I can give you this. I was given this old book a few weeks back, but it didn't make much sense to me. You'll surely get more use out of it. He pulls a crumpled book from his back pocket and hands it to you. A number of pages are folded over. Keep it in your cabin. Perhaps you can read it while you're on the water. Stop by for a chat anytime. I know how lonely you can be. Trader. You enter a brightly lit shop. It's packed with antiques, the shelves full of jewelry and other baubles. An old man peers at you over silver spectacles. Hello, is that... No. I don't believe we've met. Forgive me. My eyes aren't what they used to be. I specialize in antiques and jewelry. I'll purchase any special trinkets you happen to have. Have you got anything nice that you, with you today, perhaps? I do in storage. You can have this ring. It's about all I can give you. Or, is the junk to the untrained eye, but there's good metal here. Someone might pay for this. Oh, okay, this is also considered a treasure. Okay, so I guess you can have that too. So we still need to find an eel somewhere. Sustainable... Sustainable fishing. Selected as active book, past time to read. Okay, so we're actively just reading that as we sail, I guess? If I'm understanding that correctly. That's not eels. Are you No, that's more dredging. Can't really do much with that. These are big fish, whatever the hell they are. Yeah, it's too low. Water's too deep for me. Yeah, it's more dredging. Oh shit, it's getting late. Head back. You've read it correctly. I read what correctly? Those look like eels. Oh, they are eels. Oh, shit. Fuck, how do I get... I don't know how to get this in the damn boat. Shit. I'm not sure I can get this in the boat. No. I have a sneaking suspicion I can't get this in the boat. Can I? There's no, shit. The books are read as you go. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you, Chris. Aha! There we go. There we go. Now, back home. Or like that. Yeah, it's a bit better. Okay, so... dock that in. Fishmonger. Have you got any fish for that order? I do. Just leave whatever you have here. I'll keep that order on ice until it's ready to go. Alright, well, you can have... that one. And you can have... yeah, there's a foghorn. Thank you, Matt. The fishmonger wraps up the fish and has you some money. Good, good. They should be pleased with these. I've got another order here. This one's a little more curious. They want a couple of squid, a whole black grouper. Don't see many people fishing squid these days. They only feed at night, and, well, you know what nights are like around here. Good luck. Oh, good. Holy shit! This is worth 50 on its own? I mean, it takes up so much space, it kind of makes sense, but still. Thanks for that. Remember, you don't have to have all the materials at once. You can store whatever you have right here at the dry dock. Okay, well, I don't have... or... can I? Oh, I see. So I can just leave it in and ready to go when I have it. Okay, that's interesting. Using bits for blurbs count. Wait, what? You reached the 1k biddle goal? Yeah, blurbs count towards that. I didn't even think of how many biddies I've sent. Yeah, you're very a big advocate for the blurps in this channel, which I really appreciate. Thank you so much for that, by the way. Don't think I don't take notice of that, Alex. Really, I do. I do appreciate it immensely. Encyclopedia. Discovered 5 of 128. Interesting. Alright. Pursuits. 2 arrow squid and 1 black grouper. Okay. They only bite at night. Okay, we've got night fishing to do then. But I don't know where in the water they are, is the question. Hold up. The question is, where in the water do squids and black groupers spawn? That's my question. Ah! Right there, that's helpful. Alright, well I need 2 of these bad boys. Trophy caught! I got... Nice! I don't know what that means. Sounds good, though. I assume the trophy fish is just worth more or something, right? I need to... Whoa! Trying to find some fish. Where is the black grouper? Whoa! Oh no, did I lose my... Oh, I lost my trophy fish! No! No! God damn it, game! How rude! I feel bullied. Because I forgot about the light's existence. That's why. That's the answer to that question. I forgot the light existed. Cabin. So yeah, got my those new fish there. You mad lad. I completely forgot. Also, did you just sail all night? I did, because I needed to catch the night fish for the thing. I needed to catch the night fish for the quest. But I lost my trophy fish, which makes me sad. All around me are familiar faces. Yay! Got another trophy fish. The problem is, I don't think I have the space for the trophy fish. It's broken, so I can't use it. Shit. My problem. See, if I could just move that fish. Can I put it there for a second? Does it go away? Place there. Okay, so I can work with this. This is fine. Oh, oh shit! No, that's not what I wanted to do. No, fuck! No! Ah! Fuck! I was trying. I wanted to move the fish. I'm going home. Fuck this. For God's sake. I just lost 2 trophy fish. From stupidity. Oh, this game's gonna hurt my soul, isn't it? I don't even get the joy of back up in time because fucking shit's broken. Day is ruined and I'm upset. Hold on, Jazz, I'll fix it. My day is... everything is disappointment. Everything hurts. Why does the universe hate me? Why am I a danger to myself? These are all valid questions. I keep freezing to death before I can craft armor to keep warm. Sorry, Peridot, I'll try and fix that later. I keep forgetting to try and bump up those numbers to see if I can just ignore that. Because that mod is really just fucking with everybody at the moment. It does, it's really fucking annoying. I didn't think you had it in you. Night fishing is a tall order. Been meaning to talk to you about a new business venture I've been considering. Crab pots. I've got one here for you. In fact, it's a bit banged up, but you could get it fixed up in the shipwright. Sure. Why not? I mean, let's pop that bad boy in there. Ability unlocked crab pot. Yeah, I know, it's really annoying, Peridot. I'm sorry. I'm gonna see if we can do something about that later. Or if Chris wants to try and figure that out, by all means, but if not, I'll try and take a whack at it later. See if we can get rid of it, because it's a huge pain in the ass. Should be pretty straightforward. Just drop it out at sea anywhere, then come back after a day or two to check on it. I've got a customer after a fiddler crab and a common crab. Both species can be found around here. Some fish prefer deeper water, while others stick to the shallows. If you're looking for something specific, it's important to know what depth you're working with. Okay, so... Lasts for 3 days, 1 to 2 fish per day, capacity 3x3. 3x3, 3x3. $100 for a crab pot. I'm gonna have to say no to that for now. But I will sell you all my fish. As I need to go to the shipwright for some repairs. Your boat is looking a bit banged up. I can repair that here if you like. Yes, I would like you to repair that. $30 to repair the damage. Good to know. Repairs are expensive. Okay. Actually, what? Tell you what. Can we? No, I can't. I was gonna say, can we? No, it's uninstalled. I don't want to uninstall it. Good light would probably come in handy here. You know what? Let's go with that. Pop that bad boy in there. Okay, so it lasts for 3 days and 1 to 2 per day. Okay. Anything at the dry dock? Remember, you don't have to have all the material. Oh yes, I need materials for the dry dock. Might be worth going and looking for some materials to get some upgrades. Cabin pursuits. A common crab and a fiddler crab. Okay, so let's try that. We'll drop that out in the water real quick, and then get some sleep before the shit kicks in. Let's see. Select crab bot ability with L, and then deploy one with square to catch things over time, but need repairing every so often. Okay, so facing the wrong way for a start. Crab pot. Plenty. B. Here's a good spot, maybe. We'll leave that as it is. And then we'll go get some sleep to make up for the lack of sleep I had the day before. Since we were up all night fishing for nightfish. Okay, so... let's sleep until the morning. And off we go. Let's go look for some supplies. Oh, we'll check on our pot first. Nope, nothing in the pot. I'll check it on my way back, just in case. But let's go look for some supplies. Maybe some stuff around the coast. Reading, check cabin. 10% chance to not reduce fish stocks when catching a fish with a rod. Oh, nice. That's helpful. Means you can do some, we can fish longer in spaces. Are you a fish I've ever caught before? I think so. Oh yeah, you're just a mackerel. I need to keep inventory space for resources. If we can find any, that is. I can't gather this because I can't dredge, right? Yeah. Maybe a shipwreck somewhere. Have I caught you before? Yeah, that's eels. Make some more eels. What's this? Oh, it's more dredging. Shapes in the deep. Well, that's not ominous at all. What the fuck is that? Oceanic. Damn it. It's got fancy sparkles and I can't do anything with it. God damn you. Or goddamn me and my inability to utilize things I see. That's more mackerel. Potentially more mackerel. No, that's stingrays, actually. Oh, hello. What's this? The stone hums quietly, sending ripples through the air. Rounded, faint shapes dance upon its surface, vanishing before your eyes can focus on them. Place hand on the stone. Sure, what's the worst that could happen? The cold stone does not respond to your touch. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I am not worthy of the stone. It's more... I think there was still one more piece of wood left on this bad boy. There was. I'll grab that. Now it's clear of its content. Judging by, oh shit, it's getting dark again. It's getting dark again. Slab of rock just from the water bearing crude symbols of curved fish face. So my guess would be that I have to somehow fill this up with cod or whatever, the ones that are shaped like that curve. That would be my guess. Or did it say something? Wait, what was the text at the bottom? You can return to these items later. Okay. Well, I don't have enough cod for that. I might need to try that, see what happens. Once I have enough, that is. Oh, yep, that's DREDGE. Can't do anything for me there. Alright, guess I'll just stock up on fish and head back since I can't get any resources this way. Sure. Shit. What the fuck is that? I'm sorry. Pig-like tusks protrude from the mouth of this ravenous brute with no eyes to speak of. It attacks indiscriminately. Is that Matt? God damn it. Interesting. I hope that's worth a pretty penny. fuck? Is that a boat? What the fuck is that? Oh, good! Ghost boat! Cool. My favorite. Alright, I'm going home. Check bot. Oh, good, we got a crab. We got a common crab. We'll pop that bad boy in there and leave it doing its thing. Well, that's enough bullshittery for one day. Something slithered into my cargo hold. What? What? No, excuse me. Hold on a second. What? Why is the fish infected? Infected with what? Hold on a minute. What do I do about that? Hold on a minute. Wait, what do I do about that? I'm gonna pop that bad boy in there. I'm just gonna see what happens. See if it changes into that. Okay, so let me... Fishmonger. Yeah, put the infected fish into storage. What could possibly go wrong? Well, there's nothing else in my storage. That's why I'm putting it in there, to see what happens if it changes. I'm one to know, Chris. It's the beauty of this game is what the fuck is it? Okay, so... You hand the grotesque fish to the fishmonger. He grins, raising the fish up to his face before inhaling a deep, stuttering breath. Ah, now this is the sort of specimen to liven up my day. I wonder. He runs his fingers firmly along the length of the fish as though feeling for something. He pushes from one side of its stomach and a small shape can be seen against the bulging scales. Not like there hasn't been movies about people storing infected fish that didn't come back and murder everyone. I need to know, Chris. If that's what happens, then hilarious things will ensue. But I need to know if that's the case. He slices the fish open from its stomach. He pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it out on the counter. The delicately patterned handkerchief. Sold a tusk grouper for $90. Handkerchief added to my inventory. Well, I've never seen that before in all my days. I'll give you this thing, and I'll pay you for the fish too, of course. It's not the first corrupted fish I've seen in these parts, so I'm sure you'll find more before too long. I'll pay you well if you find any more. Okay. A once beautiful handkerchief drawn from insides of a grotesque fish patterned with a delicate crimson thread. Okay. What? I'm gonna pop that into storage. Or maybe, no, maybe not. We can sell those. Put that in storage, I guess. What is the handkerchief for? A man is looking at you through your cabin window. His face is mostly in shadow. What are you doing in my cabin? I know what you took to the fishmonger. And I'll be clear, I know he extracted an artifact from it. I need to inspect it, but not here. Meet me on Blackstone Isle, head out of this bay and cut south. I have a business proposition that you'll want to hear. I'll be waiting. Okay. Sure, we're going southeast. And where is this, monstrosity hiding in my log? There. Okay, so they're aberrations. Interesting. Okay. Meet at Blackstone. We can certainly try. We curious to see if the thing just stays infected or if it'll transform. That's what I'm curious about. I don't know. Shipwright. Nothing. No. Remember? Yeah, I know. I don't have to have all the materials. Two rod spaces. High space. Huh. Let's see. I don't have any research points, unfortunately, so I can't do that. Okay, so sleep. Alright, let's go and head southeast. Oh, sweet! I can now finish off that quest. Which I'm going to go do. Just in case he gives me another one while I'm away. Fishmonger. I do have another crab for you. Thank you. Fishmonger reps with the crabs and hands you some money. These will do. Glad you got some use out of that old pot. You can always buy more here or repair damaged ones at the shipyard. I have one final request for you. As you've seen, some fish around here can develop odd deformities. What do you think happens to a person that eats the flesh of one of these mutants? They go mad? Well, perhaps, but I want to know for sure. Bring me a mutant fish, any will do. Just keep this between the two of us. How about this one? Is this one mutated enough for you? Or, oh, I'm just rotating it. That's shit. I found this book out back. Could be useful to you. Rods, reels, and rigs. The fishmonger reaches under the counter and hands you a damp, battered book. A few shimmering scales are stuck to the cover. Okay, so I guess... No, that's not... He wants an actual full-on one. Okay, makes sense. I'm Duck. Also I need to set that book to read, right? Okay. Off we go, once again, out into the fray and see what this madman wants to do. Some regular old mackerels. I think, oh, there's another one of those glowy messages over there. Hold on. Like, yeah. I don't know why I should just look at the symbol before pressing the button. But I see another message and I want it. What secrets does this bottle hold? "21st of August, 1927. We had a slight accident yesterday around the shallows at the back of Greater Marrow. A rock seemingly appeared out of nowhere and struck the front of the boat. It did not penetrate the hull, but it jostled us around and a few items fell overboard into the water. We did not see what they were, which is of some concern, but we believe all important articles are accounted for. He has been checking over some notes from the boat renaming ceremony. He is paranoid that he performed the steps incorrectly. I have never known him to be so superstitious." Interesting. Now, she did say stuff fell overboard back over behind Great Marrow, so I wonder if that's the stuff where I could, if I had the dredging equipment, I could pull up whatever they lost in the water. Maybe. Just speculating. What's the workshop for? The workshop looks as though it hasn't been used in decades. You enter, taking a moment to let your eyes adjust to the dim light. You find some horrifying creations amongst the detritus. A sign of ruin. Install time an hour. A symbol of the deep is carved into this small talisman. It's sure to draw the attention of those attuned to it. Arterial engine. The bony blades of this grotesque engine are driven by a pulsing heart. It beats in time with your own. I'm gonna pass. Just gonna take a hard pass on that for now. Let's see what this guy has to say. The man is standing in a doorway, watching you approach. He's holding an old book in one hand. It's bound in crimson with silver ribbons. You came. Good. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a collector of many things, art and artifacts, treasures and truths, and curios that occupy the periphery of desire. And you have something for me. You give the handkerchief to the collector. He holds it up to the flickering light and studies it. These patterns are unmistakable. Even after all this time, the handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. It sank many years ago. It carried items of great importance. As you can imagine, retrieving them is proving to be challenging. That's where you come in. My proposition is this. I will outfit your vessel with equipment that will let you dredge the wrecks and dark depths. Find me these lost relics, and I will reward you in ways beyond all imagining. You need not give up your fishing career. I'll merely need a few hours with your vessel to make the necessary alterations. What do you say? Well, 'tis the name of the game, I suppose. An excellent decision. I'll prepare the equipment immediately. The relics we're looking for are a ring, a necklace, a watch, and a music box and key. Uh-oh. Did I sell the ring already? Oops. Excuse me. I would encourage you to ask around the towns about shipwrecks or other strange occurrences. Anything that might be worth investigating. Return when you have something. Well, I do know where one thing potentially is, so we could go try and take care of that real quick. Search for relics. Okay. Well, if I'm not mistaken... I'm sorry, is the wind guiding me? I feel like the wind is guiding me right now. What the... have a good one, Kitty. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your day and enjoy your Easter weekend. Shevik, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome into the stream. How are you? How's your Saturday going so far? What the fuck? I don't know what to do. Okay, I'm fucking this up entirely. Oh god. I got it. I figured it out. I got it. Okay, bolt of cloth. I figured out the thing. We're good. Nope, I... Do the opposite, genius. What is that? What the fuck was that? Oh, I just realized what time it was. Oh. I'm gonna go home now. I'm gonna go home now. That's my, There's another goat. Oh no, my light's flickering. It's because I didn't have the fucking light on. Maybe it has an aberration for your man. Let's try. It's not exactly an aberration, but we'll try. No. I can't catch another fish anyway. Okay. Well, I'm going home now because I've royally fucked up. Oh god, what was that? Hey, look, a crab. That's wonderful. Let's grab the crab. Let's go the fuck home. Something is slithering around in the water again. I fucked up. Oh my, you look exhausted. You're not forgetting to get some sleep, are you? As I always say, taking frequent breaks is an important part of being productive. Yeah, about that. Oh shit, these people want me. Why do they all want me? What is it? Do you know of any shipwrecks around here? She eyes you suspiciously. There's a spot near the back of Greater Marrow where the current carries in wreckage from the sea. Some nights you can see an unnatural glow rising from that patch of dark water. I can't imagine what's down there in the deep. So if you're looking for what I think you're looking for, it's best you just move on. Have you heard any strange happenings, though? I see plenty of strange things from atop the lighthouse. Sometimes I don't know whether or not I can trust my own eyes. She holds the lantern up so that it shines brightly into your face. Are you really standing here in front of me, or is this just another of the fog's tricks? Who lives on Blackstone Isle? I see a lot from up here, you know. I saw that ill-fated boat return. I chose to look the other way. I watched an unnatural glow flicker through those windows. Whatever you've got planned, I hope you know what you're doing out there. No, I really don't. I'm gonna sleep, though, because... Not that I got much of it, evidently so. I'm already in a state of paranoia at 6 AM, which is probably not for the best. You approach a woman sitting on the dockside, staring out to sea. She turns to you. What's it like out there? It's difficult. It's got to be a damn sight better than this bloody town. I think I just need to get away for a while. Maybe not come back. Going backwards is a mistake, don't you think? You should always move forward. Moving along. It's not so bad here. She's gazing out to sea again, lost in thought. Say, if you find some materials, maybe you can help me move? I mean, really move? There's an island I've heard about, Steel Point, just to the north. 2 units of lumber and 2 units of scrap is all I need. I can make a new place for myself out there. You'd be welcome to visit, too. Just stack it up at Steel Point when you have anything. I'll pay you when the job's done. Okay. Okay, so this doesn't appear to be doing anything, so I think this fish is just fucked. Map. Okay, so there's an island up there and there. Pursuits. 2 lumber and 2 scrap. Okay. We'll keep that to the back of my mind. Let's see. I also need to repair the shit out of my boat. Fishmonger. Here you go, bud. You can have, that. That. You can have him as well. And also, you can have that monstrosity while you're at it. Shipwright. Yeah. Need to fix that up and that up. Now, in terms of... does anybody know if I add a second engine to the slots at the back, will it make the boat faster, or... Like, if I buy another one of these small engines, will it increase the boat speed? I mean, logically that would make sense, right? That the boat would go faster with a second engine, but... I don't know if if buying one of these ones is optimal or worth doing. I think it does, but I could be wrong though. Well, thank you for trying anyway, Chris. That fishing rod's 460, which means I could free up a slot here if I sold these two. Because it does both the same job and it fits in the one slot. So if I go like that, and then just buy this one that does both. That frees up some space and I can do twice the amount of fishing. Seems like an ideal thing to do. Well, I can't afford an engine now, so there's that. Dry dock. Do I have, wait, was it cloth? Was that what I needed for, oh, I do, it was cloth I needed for this. Okay, cool, so I can do this, and this, perfect. And I need $125. Okay. Well, look, at least the resource cost is covered, so I just need to make some money. Okay, that's cool. We can work with that. And I need all the stuff for the other quest now. Okay, so with that covered, I think we can head out. Excuse me. Okay, so anything in the crab pot? Nope. 10 hours remaining on the crab pot, so I'll have to pick that up on when we're done. Bring it in for repairs. I want to make sure I have enough time to get around the back here and check this out again. Oh, well, whatever was there is no longer there now. Well, that's shit. Well, damn it. The thing that was there before is no longer still here by the look of it. Also, it was completely blocked off by rocks. How was I supposed to get to it? Yeah, there's stuff there. What's all this about? A pile of loose debris. Clearing this would take some strong explosives. Oh, well, there we go. Ah, reading complete. Rods will reel fish in 10% more effectively. Happy days. Alright, that's progress. Oh, wait, yeah, I can dredge up this shit over here. Hey, relic discovered. I don't know what it is, but we got it. How do I fit this in efficiently? That works. We got an ornate key. That is a massive key. So I guess if I take this back to the dude... Oh, it's already getting dark. Let's start heading home. I need to head to safety. I'm turning my fucking light on because I'll forget about it otherwise. How old this game is? It just came out. Bam. It came out last week. Oh. Okay, so that stone is still not doing anything. Okay. I found fuzzy sheep and an owl. Peridot is finding all of the things. Uh-oh. Whoa, spontaneous rocks. What the fuck? Shit. Ugh. Alright, I'm gonna head home now. Sorry, Bam, I'll check your message in a second. Uh-oh, what was that? Oh, dear. My character's not in the best of moods right now. Let's get home quickly. Hey, look, a crab. Crabs are fun. Also, can we pick it up? Time to go! Things are spooky and scary, and I don't like it. Let's go home now. Time to sleep. Fisherman, what is it? You look a touch troubled. Is the fog starting to get to you? Completely normal around here and nothing to worry about. With a good night's rest, you'll be right as rain by morning. Yeah, about that. I'm gonna go sleep now, I think. Or, you know, I'm gonna give him a shit first. Have you got any of those mutants with you now? I do. Remember, any aberrant will suffice. Suspect they're all the same underneath. Well, you can have this. Enjoy. Fishmonger takes the aberrated fish from you. He clutches it close to his chest, wriggling in his hands around its slimy body. Hold on. I also finally got cold armor, but Jesus Christ, is my movement speed shit. I got new flowers for my vases, as my flowers were dead earlier this morning. Now I got new ones. Remember I said my flowers were dead on the Discord call when I got new flowers into the vase. Nice one, Bam. Hopefully these ones last a little bit longer. The fishmonger takes separate fish from you, clutches it. Okay. Yes, this should do nicely. Here's what the fish is worth, and why did you take these two? They're no use to me. Well, sure. I mean... do you hear that? Sounds like the faintest whispering. You listen? Silent. In the stillness of the room, the fishmonger's hands begin to tremble. His face grows anguished. Please, sell what you need, then leave. I must deal with this creature. Quickly, now. Okay. Well then, you can have all these, and, yep, enjoy your day, I guess. The fishmonger's door slams behind you. You hear the heavy scraping of a metal bar sliding across it. Oh dear. Let's get some rest, shall we? Barb eel. Put my camera battery for charging in my backup ones. Just in case. Nice. All prepped and ready to go for your trip. Okay, so shipwreck. Looks like some of your equipment could use some fixing. You can repair that here. I'm going to. Repair the thing. Thank you. Alright, so we got 210 right now. So I wonder if I go... that... we get a second engine in. Alright. Research. Research complete for the engine. Let's see. Twin prop engine. Refined outboard engine. Jet drive engine. Pots. Efficient crab pots. Hardy crab pots. A large crab pot. They last 5 days. Efficient. Let's go for efficient, shall we? Efficient crab pots are now in stores. Okay, so shipwright. Are you selling? If you're wanting to get a bit more out of your engines, take a look through this book on the house. She pulls a book from the toolbox and nearby. Okay, cool. So we have a new book to read. That's great. Improved outboard engine. I just studied it. I just spent 100 on the shit engine. I could have got myself the good one. God damn it. We'll worry about that later. God damn it. Okay, so... Cabin. Let's set that up to read. There's nothing dry dock. What are my quests? Or my pursuits, I should say. Yeah, so I need 2 lumber, 2 scrap, and more relic. Well, I have a relic, so I should probably go deliver that. That's what I should go do. Actually, hold on. Where's my crab pot? Let's pop that bad boy out here again. There we go. We'll leave that to do its thing. I did need some of you to fill in that thing I found earlier. Shit. I don't know how many of you it's going to take, but I'll grab as many as I can. And yeah, thankfully I am a bit faster now with the second engine. But I've also noticed that. Okay, so ruined mansion. You enter the collector's house. He's standing at the back of the room, still holding the silver and crimson book. He seems impatient. Well, you have something, don't you? Show me. Pursuit resolved. Ornate key removed from inventory. You hand him the key. The cold metal shimmers a strange shine as he holds it. The shape of the key, the teeth, the head, now somehow seem changed. Smaller. Has it always been this way? Is this all? Where's the lock? The collector grows agitated. It seems the pieces we are looking for have traveled further than I anticipated. Much further, I suspect. In that case, allow me to aid your travels. He turns a few pages of his book and mutters something low under his breath. What the fuck? A burst of light fills your vision and you stagger back briefly. Ability unlocked haste, otherworldly speed at a price. Now go, we have more relics to uncover. My intuition tells me that the current may have carried some debris to the southeast towards Gale Cliffs. Make that your priority. I'll mark a location on your map where you can begin your research. The words you read from that book, what did they do to me? The book holds power from the deep. I merely extended its powers towards you. Is there one in particular you wish to know more about? Haste. The words of haste are instant and cruel. They will impart a terrible speed to your vessel. Be warned, however, it may put a great deal of stress on your engine. Are there other powers you wish to know about? Well, that's the only one you've given me so far. Not that I asked for it, but thanks. How long have you lived here? Quite some time. I used to be a fisherman as was my father before, but 2 decades ago I took up the residence here. I needed to focus on other endeavors. I found that this island has a certain strength to it. Those dark basalt columns stretching downwards into the deep. Anything else? Do you know who owned these relics? Yes. Who? He looks at you for a moment. A look for something like regret flashes in his eyes. An old friend. Anything else? Where should I look for the relics? My intuition tells me that the current may have carried some debris to the southeast towards Gale Cliffs. Okay. Oh, nope, that's all I have, I guess, for now. Okay, so you want me to go way out there. I feel like I need more, power to get out there without dying. Or whatever this game's equivalent to death is, I don't know. Yet. I'm sure I'll find that out the hard way at some point. Haste adds speed to your engine but increase panic and engine heat. Select it with L1 and use it while holding square. Okay, well, we're not doing that right now. I still can't catch this stuff, right? No. was that? I'm hearing strange sounds that I'm not actually very fond of. The game is creeping me out. Oh good, the night's rolling in. Shit. I wanted to deposit these COD first. I'm probably going to regret that decision, but we're going to try anyway. Oh good, I have just enough. A wave washes over the fish, sweeping them away. When the water recedes, you notice something is lodged against the rock. A sinew spindle. A handline length of stretchy sinew, one end is grafted to a crude bone hook. Goody? I got a thing? I'm going home now? Oh shit, what's that? Start dredging. I did it again. I will eventually learn how to dredge in this game correctly. Without fucking it up. Oh hey, yeah, I'll take that. Oh. Metal scraps. Oh, it was a research part I dug up before. More metal scraps. And that's everything that's there. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go home now. Learn to be the very best. Like no one ever was. Give back my light. How dare you turn off my light? I did not give you permission to turn off my light. Did you catch any crabs? They did. Alright. Screw you guys. I'm going home. Even though it is already 6 a.m., so the morning is already here. So... The lighthouse keeper emerges from the dark forest that flanks the town. She walks towards the dock with a confused look on her face. Oh, it's you. Who were you expecting? Your engine. It sounds like... I'm sorry, I mistook it for the vessel of an old friend. Dejected, she turns and walks back towards the lighthouse. Oh. Well, sorry. Ugh. Blinding headache today. Did you come by yesterday? I don't recall. Anyway, what can I do for you? What do you mean you don't recall? I was here yesterday. You took my whole creepy fish away from me. I have concerns, good sir. Okay, so metal scraps. Was metal scraps needed for the quest? I'm gonna have to check that. The mayor appears in front of you on the dock. His face swims before your eyes, and his words blur with the waves crashing around you. Okay, if sea, fog, shapes, rest, careful, nightmares. You stumble past him into town. Okay, yeah, I'm going to fucking sleep. Nope, you're going for a full sleep. I don't care. Okay, so... Can I research anything else here? Sure. Hydraulic rod now available in stores. Okay, so we can do oceanic fishing now, too. Or at least I can purchase the thing to do oceanic fishing. Okay, so let's go shipwright. Sorry, it's a mess in here. I've just been so busy lately. You know how it is. It's exhausting. So you cost 410. Good to know. Okay, so you do coastal shallow, coastal shallow. You're not as good. Let me. Or can we put it into storage? Yeah. Let's pop that into storage for now in case there's something I need it specifically for later, because I genuinely just don't know. Yeah, but I need money. I think we need to focus on some fishing for a bit instead of doing those quests, just to rack up some cash to get this oceanic hydraulic rod. Oh shit. Halogen spotlights. Holy shit, that's a lot of light power. Might be worth grabbing one of those puppies at some point. 275, sell that 150. No, can't. Okay. Good to know. Trying to remember what was maybe shoots. Scrap. You say scrap, but is metal scrap? Scrap? I need another piece of lumber then, if that's the case. Yes, tutorial. I know haste exists. It's there. Look, we did it. There you go. Congrats. Get rid of the tutorial, please. Okay, so how are the crabs looking? Still empty. It's all good. A host eel. Lovely. Sounds rather welcoming. Also, good to know that there isn't just one type in each fish. Correct engine operation reading finished. Okay. So we need to check that out. Correct engine operation. Engines provide 5% more movement speed than listed. Oh, awesome. So we now move a little bit faster. It's already dark again. Fuck, god damn it. Dredge. Research part, sure. Lumber, just what the doctor ordered. Oh, that's everything. Alright. Well then, I guess I will head back. We will get a full thing of sleep. Oh, no! Ugh. Fucking spontaneous rocks, you bastards. Shower of pricks. Absolute shower of pricks. Alright, so then, fishmonger. Here, you can have this lovely gent here. You can have all these while you're at it. Alright, that's everything I need from you. Cabin. Encyclopedia. Host eel. I need, check my storage. Cargo. Okay. Sleep. Alright, so let's head out and deliver these supplies as soon as I remember how to look at my map. She was up north, right? That's where she wanted to go. I think that's what that X on the map is. So let's make our way north. Catch you. Nope. Okay. I'm gonna follow the lights here. My guess would be that it's probably this dock over here. I might be wrong, but I don't see anything that far north, and it wasn't that far away, so I can only assume it's probably this. Steel point. Material pile. Aha, so it is what she was looking for. Alright. We have these. And enjoy. You've delivered all the necessary materials. You should let the builder know. Okay, so we can head back and inform her about the supplies. Alright. Well, I'm gonna do some fishing and check this area out a little bit before we head back. Looks like there's some stuff here, actually. Looks like some cloth. Some extra goodies. Oh, shit. Got some stuff over here, too. Oh, treasure, you say? A goblet. And... oh. Resupplying my lumber that I just lost, which is all well and good. Alright. Alright, I guess let's make our way back. Just follow the lights, and we should make it back safely. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. It's I'm taking a risk on this one. I could have just slept where I was, but let's hope I'm not making a risky decision. I mean, I am, but let's hope it pays off. Whee. Hey, that wasn't so bad. Got back just in time with no issues. Alright, let's tell the builder she's good to go. You've done it. Well, no sense of wasting time. Let's get moving. Well, I'm sorry, but that's not happening at the moment. I need sleep, but... good riddance to Great Marrow. I'm onward bound. Well, about that, I'm going to sleep first, but enjoy your time on the boat. We leave at dawn. Oh, wait, no. Back first. Empty my inventory of things. Storage. We'll probably sell that our way home. So let's go. Onwards! Let's go deliver the builder to do whatever the hell she wants to do. Also, we got some crabs. There's only 2 hours remaining, so... probably best just to pick it up while we're here. If I'm being honest. Might need to get ourselves the better one soon. No, I wonder what this unlocks. If anything at all, I don't know. Yes, this'll do. Thank you, fella. Give me a short while to get things built here. You're welcome back anytime. She reaches into her toolbox and pulls out a handful of components. Take these, always good to have on hand. Well, thank you. I will use them accordingly. And let you get on with your life, setting up whatever it is you're setting up. Now I'm gonna go have a quick look around and see if there's any new types of fish or goodies lying around here. There is some scrap. Oop. Almost messed that up. And goody, okay. We'll go with that for now. Oh, there's a thing over here. It says SOS. Is someone stuck here? Hey, buddy, you've seen better days. I'm saved! Oh, you were a sight for sore eyes. You look terrible, you okay? I bet I do, I've certainly felt better. I've been chewing on seaweed and starfish for longer than I'd like. I washed up here. Oh, it must be some 2 weeks ago now. We were in rough seas, and when a wave hit us broadside, I was jostled overboard and swept away. I thought my crew would have come to find me by now, but yours is the first ship I've seen pass by here. Did the boys send you looking for me? No. Oh well, I'm sure they're out there looking anyways. Can you get me to Little Marrow, stranger? I'll be able to catch them, when next stop by. Yeah, sure. I hope I can fit you in. I don't think I can, though. I can, perfect, alright. There we go. Plot twist, he's the fisherman you replaced. Possibly, that would be pretty funny. Castaway climbs aboard. Alright. Well, let's try and get this fella home. I don't have any inventory else to get anything else, so I'm just gonna head straight there. Let's try and get this boyo home. I was heading to Little Marrow next anyway, because I have the goblet I was gonna sell, so this works out pretty okay for me. And we should get there before nightfall hits in. So we shouldn't have to worry too much. Oh. There's a interesting fishing spot up ahead. I'm afraid that's all I can squeeze in. Alright, let's drop you off safely, shall we? The sweet, rank smell of civilization, I thought I could never miss it. He turns to you for someone who has just been saved. He seems gloomy. I've not got much on me, as you can imagine, and I have a feeling this isn't worth much anymore. For me, at least, but perhaps it'll be worth something for you. He removes a signet ring from his left hand and presses it into yours. It's emblazoned with a symbol of a captain's wheel. Signet ring. Sure. Thanks, bud. On to better horizons, friend. Farewell. Grieving father. Hello, is everything okay? Do you know of any shipwrecks around here? Well, yes, you see, my only son was lost at sea some years ago. He's still out there somewhere in one of those wrecks all alone in the cold, dark water. The man is clearly trying his hardest to remain composed, but tremors of grief rack his body. I was wondering, I noticed you have some dredging equipment installed on your vessel. If you're able to retrieve any of his belongings from the wreck, I think he'd feel more at peace if his mementos were with me. He wore a bronze belt buckle, specially engraved. I'd recognize it anywhere. If there's a chance you could find it, I'd be in your debt. Anything? Do you know anything about strange occurrences? I don't get out a lot anymore, so I don't see much of that goes on. But I do remember the old mayor in the final days, what an awful sight it was. Screaming and throwing things into the sea. Throw it back, he would cry, over and over. Begging anyone who would listen, howling it into the wind these days. I almost feel like I understand. Anything else I can help with? Okay, so there must be another relic nearby here, too. But just, hello, friend. Here, have a... You can have that. And... Holy shit, that ring is worth $90. I feel bad that he gave that to me. I can't sell you fish, no. Which makes sense. Need to pop this into storage. And they can go in storage as well. Okay. Pursuits lost at sea. Find the belt buckle near Little Marrow. We can certainly try. Okay. Looks like it's not too far away by the look of that map marker. If anything, it's probably just like right over here. Oh. What the? Okay, so that's a bad thing. That's a bad thing I just did. That's a very bad thing I just did. Note to self, don't go to the sparkly things that make demonic whispers show up. I'm gonna go dock and sleep now, because I royally fucked myself up going anywhere near that. Let's rest, shall we? That seems like a logical solution to that problem. Oh, maybe it's here. We got some lumber. More lumber. Okay, so that's not the wreckage we're looking for. Oh, hello. What's this? Maybe this is what we're looking for. This is probably what we're looking for. Oh, shit! I was not expecting that level of speed. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, okay, we got the belt buckle. Well, that's the belt buckle for our grieving father. Okay. Oop, more treasure here. Old chain. Nothing spectacular. More treasure, perhaps? Nope, scraps. Sure we can find some use for this stuff. Boom. Okay. That's all the really space I have right now. Or what's this here? Cloth by the look of it. Ooh, it was close. It is indeed cloth. Okay. Well, let's go give our belt buckle back to the father. Hopefully it gives him some peace of mind. Lots of aberration fish right here. Which I don't think I can really, Ooh. As much as I really want to catch that, I do not have the space for it. I might just deposit shit and then come back for those fish. Because that's a good chance there's a big aberration fish there. Grieving father? Hello, is everything okay? About that belt buckle. Give the belt buckle to the man? Yes. You give the belt buckle to the man. This is his. Oh, thank you. Bless you. You've returned him to me. Please take this. I've not any money to pay you, but this might hold some value to you. The research part will definitely come in handy. But yeah, have a good one, man. Hopefully that brings you some peace. In storage you go with all this stuff. Wait, rot. The final state of all living things. Wait, what? Was that a crab? What? Why do I have random rot in my boat? Did the crabs... Is there a timer on stuff? Oh, shit. There is a condition on it. Oh. Oh, dear. I was not paying attention to that at all. Whoopsie daisy. Well, now we know. Lesson has been learned. Mangrove and coastal... Oh. Coastal, shallow, oceanic. Abyssal, hazel, and oceanic. What the fuck is abyssal fishing? Okay. More speed upgrades. Twin prop, refined outboard engine. Okay, and then do I want mangrove, coastal, or volcanic shallow? Let's go with this one. Okay, so now, or no, don't sleep. Because I want to try and grab these fish first. If they're still around. That's a big fish. Shit. A shard ray. Oh boy. Shit, can I fit that anywhere? I'm not sure I can fit this. Oh boy. There we go. Perfect. We've caught the pistol with that. Okay, well I'm gonna head back now. Suddenly spontaneous foghorn and rocks. Jesus. Give me a break, game. That was a sound. Not a fan of the sound, but it was a sound nonetheless. Well, you can have this. 141, yes. Take it. You can have that too. Do you want the rot? Okay, so you can... You can't do anything with the rot. I'm gonna discard it. Just, I don't know if it has any use later, but... Oh shit, I should have sold the chain. Damn it. I'll put it in storage for now. In case I'm over there. That needs to be repaired. Or actually, you know what? Probably needs to be replaced. Sell it for now. Get the better one. Seems like a plan. Shipwright. Yeah, you now sell this one, which does mangrove and coastal, which is 2 more fishing types that I can use, right? Okay, this one does coastal and shallow. But yeah, we need that oceanic one, actually, now that I think about it. I should probably get sleep first. That's an ominous sound. Not a fan, not gonna lie. Let me see. Yeah, let's. Yeah, I did that. Dry dock. Let's see. I think it's the sound of her sanding wood, possibly, but it just didn't. It sounded pretty ominous. Not gonna lie. Okay, so I think I need to fund all of these upgrades before I can get a new hull. Okay, so if I go storage, scrap, boom. So that makes 2 more engine spaces. An extra light space. Since we have the supplies, might as well put them in place. So they're prepared with their resources. You can have the cloth, the scrap, and an extra piece of wood. You need 1 more piece of wood for that upgrade. And then it's just a matter of buying them. Occupies 1 cargo space, also hold light. I mean, there seems like a good spot to me. 2 engine spaces, there and there. Sure. And then, yeah, this still needs the thing. Alright. Time for snooze. Alright. Cabin, encyclopedia, shard ray. Cargo is full. We can get nets now. Shit. 250 for nets. Well, I can't afford netting right now. We can fit one of those engines now. We can put one of those lights in. But we need the money. Yeah, it's all money. Alright, I think we need to do a bit of fishing and stockpile up on some cash. So we can start putting some of this stuff on the boat. Okay. We'll head out and get some of the bigger, beefier fish. Maybe something from here. This looks like mackerel. This is probably just mackerel again, though, isn't it? Oh no, this is okay. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I didn't drop my crab pot. I'll do that on the way back. Do that. And another one. Alright, that's that depleted. Pop them in there. I can't fit any more of those fish in here, so we'll leave you where you're at. I should be able to fit in a eel. Yeah. There's an eel. And now if we just drop in, there's my crab pot. There we go. In the water you go. We squeeze another one of you in. And then, yeah, none of the fish I can catch now are 1 bit size. So, time to go. Time to go sell. Because I can't fit any more on the boat. fish. And now we're up to 300 again. Can we afford... Yeah, we still need one more plank of wood for that. Perhaps we get the... We sell... that light. I can buy one of these big boys. No, I want... Why don't you not change? I want you to put the light on. Why can't I move it into the right tab? Why isn't it not in the boat tab? I'm confused. Oh, there we go. I'm just stupid. That's the answer to that question. I mean, it's generally the answer to every question. I'm just stupid. Okay, so now we got nice lights on the front. Okay. We're getting somewhere. 14, 10. You can't sell the default engine. Sell it for 50, but it won't be enough to pay for a good one. I need that net as well, which lets me do coastal fishing. Find outboard engine. Yeah, we might have to go for some of those soon. Where's she at? Okay. Back out for another set of catching. Nothing in the crab pot. We can, however, finish fishing here. Alright, that's all the eels caught. I think there was a fishing hole over here as well. Boop, boop, boop. Thank you. I cannot catch any more of you. Should be another spot here. For some squids. Pop them there. Ugh! A brood squid, lovely. My favorite. Let's bring that home. Since my inventory is full anyway. In we go. Lock that off. Fishmonger. And sell all fish. Okay, cool. Okay. Wrong button. More in my encyclopedia. Lovely. Snoozy snooze. Alright. Do you have anything new to say, Mayor? Do you know any shipwrecks around here? Shipwrecks. Unfortunately, there have been quite a few in recent years. The lighthouse helps, but even it struggles to cut through the fog some nights. We do our best to salvage and clear any shipwrecks that occur around the side of the island. That should make fishing a bit easier for you. Around the back, though, it's a little harder to get to. There are still some wrecks towards the deeper patches. You'll want to avoid that area. Now, what else can I do for you? What do you know about strange occurrences? Well, I heard that that my counterpart in Little Marrow met the most unfortunate end. They say he went mad quite suddenly, and one day he was normal, the next he was pacing the shoreline, hurling people's belongings into the sea. After some days like this, he disappeared, never to be seen again. Nowadays, the tale of the old mayor is used to scare children. Not many remember him, myself included, and those that do remember don't seem to like talking about it. A most unpleasant subject. Now, what else can I do for you? Nothing, that's all, my friend. What about the lighthouse keeper? Do you have anything new to say? What's the fog around here? Nobody knows. It's changed recently. It lingers in the mornings now, where before it didn't seem to have that strength. Even in the midday sun, I feel it. A malice concealed in shadows, waiting for night to sweep the island. She glances up at the lighthouse. If this light should ever falter, then God's help us. What do I know about the old mayor of Little... I've already forgotten the name of the place. He's... I try not to think about him. It's a painful memory for us all. Some nights I still think I can hear the hum of his engines sailing past the bay. But I know he's gone, and I don't want to talk about it anymore. Sorry. Alright. Let's head out, shall we? Let's check the crab pot on the way out. I'm also going to head around the back of the island, I think, just to get a look-see. See if there's anything else hidden around there. Okay, so we got it. We got a crab. Let's see what we can find. Anything interesting. Some more eels. Oh, good. A host eel. I got a trophy fish. I hope to God I don't fucking lose it for the 3rd time in a row. I'm nearly tempted just to go straight home, just so I have the opportunity of handing in a bloody trophy fish. So I don't accidentally throw away again by fucking mistake. No. Not the right shape for me, I'm afraid. Oh. This raised, but it's not gonna fit. Although it might. Actually, hold on. Oh, shit. I pressed the wrong button. No! I was gonna go for the trophy one, but I pressed the wrong fucking button. Hey, got a trophy. An actual trophy, and not just a trophy fish. I perfectly packed my inventory. Well, since my inventory is perfectly packed as we speak, we may as well bring it back and sell it. You know, I'm still kind of curious to what happens if you get a game over. Like, what is the parameters of hitting game over in this game? I'm curious, but also too scared to try. Fishmonger. Here, have all my fish. I'm sure you will see it at some point. I'm sure I will too, Chris. I'm sure I'll fuck it up at some point. But I am still being rather cautious in terms of how I play. That crimson glow in the sky seems to have gone away. The air feels quieter now, more settled. Have you noticed? Oceanic fishing. Let's pop that bad boy in there. Cautious, says the man who was sailing around until 5 AM on the second night with no lights. I didn't say I was clever, I just said... I was to see what you consider reckless. I did it by mistake, it was a rookie mistake. And I have made up for that rookie mistake. And now I will sleep. But now we can do some oceanic fishing, which I assume is the big boys over there. Let's check the crab pots. Hey, 2 crabs. Pickle. I assume the oceanic fishing is these spots, like this one here. Indeed it is. A bronze whaler. Oh my god, what is the shape of that fish? That was the most awkward shaped fish I'd seen yet. I'm actually terrified of future fish. If that's the game we're going to be playing, of how you're going to shape the fucking things. Okay. Let's head over here. Oh, there's another one. Oh. See, I don't think no matter what I do, I'm gonna fit another one of those in my current inventory space. What are you guys? Ew. Fuck. More yields. Oh, that's an interesting fish. Shit. That is a fish that I actually can't fit on this boat. I don't think I could fit that on my boat at all. Even if I work things around. Hold up. Oh, nope. I don't want to catch a fish. I don't want to catch the fish. Fuck. Oh. Fuck. Take that. Move it there. Take that. Move it there. Yeah, it's a whole row, which I can't fit. I'd have to put it here, which means I'd have to dispose of both of these. No, that's not really gonna work, is it? Because I can't put it here because of the fishing rod. Like, if I was to swap that and do this, it's not gonna fit, because... Yeah. Also, because... Yeah. Damn it! Too big. Oh, I'm gonna have to leave it. That boat is too big for me. I don't know why I came over here. Boy. I'm gonna have to do this. Oh, I just realized I'm on the far, far side of the island. Oh boy. I've made a mistake. I've made a mistake. What was that? Oh dear. Hey, crab pot, you got any extra crabs? You do. Fuck, but I can't fit that in here. Damn it, I'm gonna have to come back for it tomorrow. No. Don't fuck up my lights. I need those. Here, have my fish. Okay, so storage that sleep. So I think I need to get another piece of wood because I want to try and upgrade the ship hull. Like I want to get a bigger ship for more inventory space, right? So I think I need to get one more plank of wood to do that. So I can then, well, I need a lot more planks of wood because I need to get all the stuff I need from the tier 2 hull. But I can't start dumping things into it yet. So it's gonna need cloth, scrap. Yeah, cloth, scrap, wood, and I'm not sure what that last piece is. But we're gonna have to keep an eye out for that. Okay. Also, I think I got more, yeah, encyclopedia. Nope, wrong thing. A sailfish. Unfortunately, I couldn't bring you in because I don't really have the inventory space for a fish that size. So we need to focus. I think we need to focus on getting some upgrades. Lightning just hit that rock over there. Interesting. Oh yeah, we do have crabs. Bring you in. Bring you in. It's almost busted. Might as well bring it in. Bring it in, repair it, and drop it back out again. There we go. Shipwright. You don't mind fixing that up for me? Thank you. Pop them out there. There we go. Alright. I'm trying to see what would be a good spot to go and get resources for upgrading my ship properly. Because I feel like I could be wrong, but I feel like upgrading my ship at least once and getting proper engines and stuff might be better up before I start heading out to those like further corner islands that I assume the other relics are at. Okay, so we don't need this. Oh, we do need that. Fuck. Alright, that's searched up. Probably. This looks like it could be some scrap, okay. We need some of that. We'll take it. Boom. Extra scrap. Can't fit anymore. Is there any... Well, that was ominous. That whole fishing section just disappeared. Doesn't appear to be any more wreckages nearby. Stop off here. Trader, though. Returning customer, please take this as a symbol of my appreciation. I'm sure you'll find it useful. Ah, book. He pulls a book from a stack sitting on the desk and hands it to you, covered in dust, but otherwise seems in good condition. Okay, well in storage I have this, so you can have that. In other news, let me see. The relaxed mind. Well, hopefully, I assume that makes it, at least it'll probably give me a buff in how long I can spend in the dark without getting fucked over. Which would be nice. Oh. Storage. Okay, so we got cloth, we've got scrap. We need wood and whatever that one piece of scrap or resource is that we have yet to find before. Okay, so sleep. And head out again. Let's check out around his island, see if there's any ships that have crashed. Any supplies would be nice. I know how the wind keeps pushing me in that direction, but I don't have any explosives. And I don't know when I'm going to unlock explosives. And I need explosives to clear that rock debris over there. Yeah, it looks like the same fish as before. More fish there. No dredging here. That looks like dredging. It's more cloth, though. There's plenty of cloth around here, that's for sure. I might need to head further out to get what I'm looking for, though. But yeah, there's stuff there, but I need explosives, but I don't know where you get explosives from. Maybe it's on another one of these islands, perhaps. Another dock would be nice. If there's a dock over here so I can sleep and not feel bad about, you know, getting fucked over by the night. That would be swell. But I'm not sure if there is or not. Because there's some stuff here. Or, shit. Oh god. I panic pushed buttons again. Ah, I got to do it again. Okay, got a silver trinket. Turn my light back on because I'm stupid. Ah, yes, wood. That is something I'm looking for. Thank you. I'll take as much of that as you're willing to give me. I'm gonna have to take a real chance here. Oh, wow. Oh, nope. Press the wrong button there again. Oop. Oh, wait, I don't have any space. stupid. What is that noise? That noise is horrifying. Is there a dock around here? Uh-oh. Nope. Nope. Fuck you. It's my light. I could really use a dock right about now. Anybody got a dock that I could sleep for the night? I'd really appreciate it. I think I fucked up. Guys, I think I fucked up. Oh, sweet baby Jesus, what's that? Let's not have horrific tornadoes. How about that? Let's not have that. Let's not have a... It's daytime. It's daytime. Piss off with yourself. It's fucking daytime. Oh boy. Okay, it fucked off. Alright. Citrine ring, okay. Well, I didn't find what I was looking for. But I had to take a chance. Uh-oh. It's still coming. Can I get that? Let's go with that, shall we? So yeah, I definitely need a boat that's faster to travel within reasonable amount of time. Because at least there wasn't a dock on that island from what I could see. So I definitely need some speed increases. Oh shit, look at all that. Take all that I can. I'll come back for that crab afterwards. Fishmonger here, you can have all the fish. It's not much, but you can have them. This needs to go into storage. Storage. Lots of storage until we go back over to the trinket guy to sell them. Plenty of cloth. I need to fix this. Okay, yeah, this still needs some wood, so bang. Alright, now we can start working on the new hull. You can have all of... shit. You can have all the cloth you need right now. You can have half the timber, because it's all I got. And you can also have all the scrap you need. We just need 2 more pieces of timber and whatever this is, refined metal. Okay. So we need to find someone who can make refined metal. Maybe the builder from earlier? We should probably go check on her, or maybe she's finished making her thing. That sounds like an idea. Okay, so that's shipwright. No, okay. take that with me. Let's go sell... Go and sell the treasures I had. This looks like an important fish. Hold up. Oh! Cyclopean flounder! Lovely! Okay, so let's go here. Let's, sell to the trader. Here, you can have this. And you can have that. And I'm gonna head home. Oh, nope. Wrong button. Alright, head home and sell that monstrosity, and then sleep, go over and check on the builder, see if they've set up shop over there. Oop. Another aberration fish. Oh, lovely. A snag squid. That is a trophy snag. Snag. And that's the feed. Okay. Alright. Let's go home. Home where it's safe and wonderful and nothing bad ever happens. Any crap? Oh, you would. You would. Another one of those assholes in there that I can't pick up right now. Put this in. Fishmonger. Enjoy all the fucked up fish I just gave you. Okay, so is that do the snoozy snooze. And we got new snag squid. Lovely. And yeah. 10% resilience to panic. Lovely. Happy we have that. Alright, so I need to go... Step right. You, let's sell this engine. Let's pop this bad boy in. See, part of me thought I'd be able to buy another one. I thought I'd be able to have two of those put in there, and... yeah. If I had realized that, I would have just installed and swapped it. If I had realized that, of course. Okay. Well, that's that taken care of. Boat's a bit faster now. I don't have the... Okay, so yeah, let's go check on the builder, see if they've finished setting up shop. Maybe they might be where I need to go to get refined metal. Oh yeah, grab that. Take all, and... Take all. It's not a bad speed increase. I kind of wish that if I'd realized that, I would have just, what was that? Something sounded very grumpy all of a sudden. But yeah, if I'd realized that I was only going to be able to buy the one, I wouldn't have sold that engine. I would have just uninstalled the default one and just swapped its place to get the most amount of speed that I could have access to there. Builder. Hey, thanks again for helping me move out here. I've managed to get myself set up now. I found this while I was unpacking. You should take it. Engineer's Companion. Oh, nice. Another book. If you ever need to use the dock or store stuff here, be my guest. Okay, so you're just, storage, right? Thanks again for helping me move out here. I've managed to get myself set up now. Okay, so she doesn't really have anything. Engineer's Companion. Oh, we're gonna start reading that now. So, not what I had hoped. Not what I had hoped for, but alas. We can live with that. Oh wait, what? Hold on a minute. Oh no, I saw the wind was like blowing in this direction for a second, so I started following it. Nope, that doesn't work. That does. Partially. Oh wait, I don't have any space for this, do I? I do not. Shit. I wasn't. Oh wait, I can do this. I can live with that. Okay. Oh boy. Here comes the dark, doo doo doo. Here comes the dark, and I say, it's all shite. Doo -doo -doo. Oh shit. Rocks. Avoid the rocks at all costs. Okay. So you can have all the fish. That can go into storage. This needs to be repaired. So hop over to shipwright. Let's fix up that bad boy. Head over to dry dock. Hand over extra lumber. Okay, so one more lumber and some refined metal. And we can get ourselves a new hull. Okay, so rest, restart, yeah, sleep is probably the best option right now. Okay. So, let's see here. What's my current quest? The only current quest is for relics, and he says there's one at Gale Cliffs. Gale Cliffs is the southeast one. Actually, it does look like there's docks over there. Maybe if I just head straight there without stopping, I might make it. I might be able to make it if I just head straight there without getting distracted. Especially since it's still so early. So we might be able to make that. Bit of a... No lightning. Also, why did the boat turn? Go forward. Forward is the direction we want to be traveling in, not sideways. And by sideways, I mean left. More ship. There's a shipwreck there. There's actually like a whole ship over there. Where am I on the map? I am not going the direction I wanted to be going in at all, in fact. Because apparently I don't know how I failed to read a compass. That's my first mistake. But there's a dock here. Can I use it? I can. Campsite. Next to the dock is a derelict campsite. Strange symbols are scratched into the sand. What do you want to do? Search the campsite. An extremely rough and worn sheet of fabric is collapsed at the base of some wooden supports. There's nothing remarkable about it. Like the symbols? Symbols span the breadth of the camp, twisting this way and that. Some are grouped together into what must be words. Fresh footprints tread carefully around each symbol. The last symbol trails off hurriedly and looks unfinished. Inspect the last symbol more closely. Inspect the footprints. Whoever left the footprints was barefoot. The prints are large and wide, perhaps indicating that they were left by a man, but you don't know much more about footprints. Fresh footprints tread carefully around each symbol. Okay. Inspect the symbol more closely. A glint of metal shines up through the sand. A sapphire ring. You take it for yourself. Fresh footprints tread carefully around. Okay. Go back. Leave. Okay. Interesting. Nope. Part of me mentally is like, I probably shouldn't have taken that ring, but you don't learn anything by not doing it. So we're taking the risk of taking the ring. Only bad things can happen, so it's fine. What is this? What the? Oh no. No, I don't want it. Whatever it is you're selling, I don't want it. So I got another mount, but don't have another saddle. I'm sure one of us has a spare saddle somewhere, so if you can keep it safe somewhere, Parado, we might be able to help it out. Especially since you've tamed it, it'll just stay, I guess, nearby. Just death come for your immortal soul. You approach a hooded figure. Dirty gold robes obscure all features except for a pair of withered and blackened hands. Nice. Fishermen, deep. Calls, respond. Their voice gurgles with the sound of fluid in their lungs. An answer. The hooded figure holds out a scroll. They tap at a shape depicted. It looks like a red snapper. Well, I don't have a red snapper. It's a coastal fish. I'll keep an eye out for you, bud. Get me the fuck away from this man. Is this a red snapper? It looks like it. Yep, that's a red snapper, alright. I'll grab another one just to bring home with me. Here, friend, have a fish. This is probably the worst idea I've ever had. Here, have a... They rip through the throat of the fish and tear out its heart. It's in their mouth before you have time to process what you just saw. A sacrifice. They point at another shape on a scroll. This one looks like a fang tooth. Okay, well I don't have a fang tooth. I'm making questionable decisions this day. Is there a dock near here? I need a map. Map. Where am I? Okay, so I'm not where I thought I was at all. But there is a... I need to go back and get that dock so I can... Okay, so that's back northeast. So I need to go this way. Oh dear. So we need to head this way to get to the docks over here. Engineer's Companion. What does it do? Engineer's Companion. Equipment types that use durability will lose 10% slower. Cool. That's helpful. Nope. Crazy clouds. Don't want anything to do with those crazy clouds. Let's not. How about no? I require safety lights, please. Wait, what the fuck? I don't know what that fish is. I don't have the space for it. In fact, I do, but... There we go. I'm gonna dock here real quick. Out of fear. Ingfell. There's nothing here. Oh, there's people. You know, I'm gonna sleep and then I'm gonna talk to those people. Retired whaler. What is it? Are there any shipwrecks around here? The real wreck around here is the settlement at Gale Cliffs. My brother ditched us and moved on over to those cliffs years ago. I suspect he's regretting his decision now, the devil. Anything else? Have you heard about any strange things in the area? Some time ago, just after the last whale was brought in, there was a sudden exodus from Gale Cliffs. Dozens of ships sailed past, packed up and hurrying away north as fast as they could. They were waving and shouting something at us from their boats, but we couldn't make it out. Never did see or hear of them since. Okay, tell me about Ingfell. Ingfell used to be a whaling town, emphasis on the used to be. We would go out, bring in a carcass, and then the rest of the town would get to work. But the whales got scarce some 20 years ago, and now look at us, barely scraping by for a new candle. Interesting. What about you, lady? Nice dog. Do you need anything? I've been trying to prepare a special meal for my partner, but I've been having some issues. Around here, we consider aged conger eels to be a particular delicacy. You may say they're rotting, but they're delicious if prepared correctly. Normally, we bury them in the ground and allow them to mature, but our dog keeps digging them up and eating them. I can't raise the subject without spoiling the surprise. Can you bring me an aged conger eel? I can certainly try. Thank you, you'll be decently compensated. Anything else? Where can I catch a conger eel? Is a good idea. Ah, yes, they can be tricky to find. I'm told they inhabited the holes and burrows within the cliffs themselves. I imagine they've been fished out around the edges, so you may have to venture into the passageways of the cliffs to find them. Oh, did I mention they only come out at night? Yes, I believe they hide during the day. Good luck. Good to know. Anything else you can tell me about the cliff? Went for a shower and came back to hear you looking for a dock again. I am seeing a pattern. Yeah, Chris, I'm impatient, is the answer to that. I want to venture further, and I can't because I'm impatient. So I end up finding things. The timer is very fast. I blame the clock. The clock runs down a day very, very quickly. What can you tell me about the cliffs? Many years ago, the cliffs used to be a haven for smugglers and pirates. Legend tells of 2 pirate lords who used Gale Cliffs as their hideout. Supposedly they got into some disagreement and a huge battle was fought around the south side of the cliffs. There's certainly a large number of wrecks in that area. Both sides were completely destroyed, their treasure hoards left abandoned and unclaimed to this day. I dare say they'd be worth a lot if anyone knew where to find them. Any odd characters around this part? Have you heard of the tale of Magran? He was an old whaler from these parts. As the whales got more scarce, the crews spent longer and longer at sea trying to find them. Magran, it seems, wasn't cut out for this. He formed an unnatural attachment to a scroll he found on one of these trips. He says the scroll told him how to become immortal by eating mutated fish. People started calling him Magran the Fishman. One day, the town awoke to find all the boats, nets, and lines had been slashed in the night, and old Magran was nowhere to be found, nor has he been seen since. Where can I sell my fish here? We catch our fish ourselves here, so we don't have much need for buying any. But there's a merchant that travels around. She's usually anchored across the bay. She buys and sells almost anything, and she does repairs too. Good to know. Okay, so deliver a rotting conger eel, catch a fang tooth, and yeah, okay. Well, I'm gonna grab this real quick. Artifact manifest. Added to cabin. Message. Vessel, the SY Grand Prize. Owner, Mr. Michael Schultz. Port Gale Cliffs. Oaken music box purchased from the antiquarian at Little Marrow for a bargain price, previously salvaged from an undisclosed shipwreck. Has the letter J carved on the underside. Otherwise in a reasonable condition. Has not been opened in fear of damaging the mechanism. Pending inspection by locksmith. Wooden mask. Carved wooden tribal mask said to bring good luck, fertility, good health, fortune, rain, and protection from evil spirits. Traded for a pair of socks and a pocket watch chain. 12-piece tea set. Bone china, 6 cups and 6 saucers, acquired from an eastern dealer. Do not use. A jar of earth. A jar containing earth from a meteor impact site, allegedly. He had a jar of dirt. Okay, friend. Perhaps we can assist each other. I was thinking the same thing. Ahoy there, you're a new face. A fisherman, I take it. Perfect. Well, we should get along house on fire. Like a house on fire. I'm a traveler and a merchant, and we're all rolled into one. If you have any fish to sell, I'll take them on board and sell them at the next town I come across. Likewise, I haul a small cargo of equipment between places. You're welcome to peruse the stock and see if there's anything that takes your fancy. Come and see me when you're ready to trade. Hey again, come by for a chat. Do you need any help with anything? Assistant from an angler. Absolutely, I've been trying to collect records of where each species of fish is located. I figured out most of them on my travels so far, but there are a few I haven't been able to track down. Reckon you could share your info with me? Sure, I can help with that. Alright, we got a Pokedex quest. Great. The fish I have left to track down are oarfish, gulper eel, Goliath tigerfish, and coelacanth. Great. Of course there's a coelacanth in this game. There's a coelacanth in every fucking fishing game. Or every game that involves fishing. I know a little about each species already, so maybe I can point you in the right direction. What did you want to know? Well, nothing right now because I'm not paying attention. I'll check them out later. Party Knock Shipyard, Fish Market. You can have my fish. Loading dock. Oh, it's a dry dock. Okay. Do I have wood? No, I didn't. I hate that fish. It's in every game, I swear. Shipyard, what do you got? You selling the same shit as everywhere else? Oh, you have another one of these, though. Which I do kind of want. Oh, shit! The refined metal is how much? Oh! I want this engine, though. I want to get the engine first. Can we uninstall this? It annoys me that I can't, like, flip it so it looks right. The fact that I have to put it in like that annoys me. Okay. It's in place. We have a lot more speed. Yeah, we're just gonna have to work with that for now. As far as I'm aware, there was another dock over here. Fuck. We got a wrecked fish. Oh, almost. Fuck. Well, that's my inventory spent already. Excuse me while I go sell those fish immediately, because my inventory is absolutely fucked. I need a bigger boat. Here, you can have these. Enjoy. Are these different fish? Have I caught these before? I'm not sure. Tiger mackerels. No, I did not catch the tiger mackerels before. I knew I was going to do that. Alright. What is this? Okay. This needs explosives, I'm guessing. Yes. Still unsure of where explosives come from. A blackmouth salmon. Boom. Boom. Yay, trophy fish. I'm gonna head over here and sell those and sleep real quick. No, bad demon clouds. Stay away, demon clouds. Fish market. When trawling, pay attention how deep water is, not over type of fish looks deep. Water, check your encyclopedia if you're not sure. Okay. Well, you can have all these. Thank you. That can go in storage. That can go in storage for now. Or hell, maybe it might be worth dropping it here while I'm sailing around the area. Might be worth dropping that out here. Crab pot. Boom. Okay. Rest. Get some sleep. We need it. Okay. Cabin. New fish to the encyclopedia. Also new pursuits. We're looking for rare fish. Okay, so oarfish, gulper eel, Goliath, tigerfish, and sea king. Okay. All these glorious quests. I assume no crabs yet, which is fine. I'm gonna go take a look over here, see what's going on. Although now I just realized I'm supposed to catch one of those night fish. I probably should have done that while it was night. But what's going on over here? Excuse me. An old man emerges from one of the nearby broken buildings and hobbles towards you. Oh, greetings. Don't get many visitors around here. What is it that you need? This place doesn't seem safe. Why do you live here? Hi, I've been stubbornly holding out here for quite some time, truth be told. I've been reconsidering my position lately. I've been happy here for so long. My wife and I had such a beautiful life until the collapse. Now I'm alone and cut off by land and sea, left only with these trembling rocks on all sides. I could help you move to Ingfell. It's not that simple. My brother would never... You see, I used to live in Ingfell with my brother. He was a whaler back in the day. Things were bad. We fought a lot, mostly about how our parents' inheritance should be divided. We were in the prime foolishness of our youth. When my wife and I decided to move here, I took the family crest. I stole it from him. Now, after all this time, I can't return without it. Well, where is it? That's where the problem lies. After the collapse, that creature... It dragged debris from the houses down into this wretched burrows, the crest down with it. It's a lost cause, I know, but if you were to find it, it's a large whalebone crest. It would mean the world to me. I'll have a look for it. Thank you, but please, be careful. Also, you have something else for me. Hello again, what can I do for you? Do you know how I can clear the debris around here? You'd probably need some explosives to shift those rocks by... My brother at Ingfell used to make explosives. For the whaling operations, you see. Nasty stuff, but with the whales all gone, I can't imagine he's still in business. What else do you want to know? Okay, so I need to go back to Infel, because that guy makes explosives. So we need explosives for many number of things. I'll ask you about that stuff later. I'm going to prioritize, see if we can get this show on the road for some explosives. I need to know what he needs. No. Away with you. I heard you used to make explosives. I did. Sometimes the carcasses needed breaking up. It wasn't the most efficient or the most pleasant, but it got the job done. I've been thinking about getting back into it. I might be able to rustle up something strong enough to clear those debris piles in the cliffs. But I'm not sure. I don't have the energy these days. I'd have a use for explosives like that. Alright, I'll think on it some more, but I make no promises. Okay, so I guess I have to wait for him to decide whether or not he's going to make explosives. Okay, there's stuff going on there. Find the family crest in the Gale Cliffs. Well, I assume I'm probably going to need explosives to do that. I'm gonna take a peek inside here, see what's going on. That seems rather ominous. Shit, what am I doing? Okay, big boy fish taking up my inventory again. Let's not keep doing that. Oh, we got a treasure. What's this? A bag of doubloons. Ominous, creepy sounds are creepy. A decaying blackmouth. Great. Love it. Sounds lovely. Okay, so that needs explosives. Okay. That fits. That's cloth. I don't need cloth right now. I needed one of you guys, didn't I? Oceanic perch. I don't think that's a fang tooth. I think it was a fang tooth I was looking for the other guy, right? A gnashing perch. Lovely. That's amazing. And... okay, well that's my inventory fucking done. Let's work our way back around here. It should take me outside the... Ah, there it is. That's what I'm looking for. Fish market. You can have all me fish. And since you don't sell trinkets, I'll put that in storage until we get back somewhere that does. We're back on top of money again, which... What was that sound? That was not pleasant. Still don't need... I still need wood, and I still need a refined metal. I don't... See, the thing is, I don't know if the refined metal is only obtainable by purchase from her. Or if there's another way to find it. Because... It's rather expensive. It's 500 for the refined metal. Which I do need it, but I'm curious if there's another way to get some. Because it would probably be nicer to save one that's purchasable for later so it's easy access instead of wasting all my funds on it now. Because then I need another 500 again after obtaining it to pay for the actual upgrade itself. So I don't know if that's intended or if this is just an easy way of getting it if you have the funds, or if there's another way of finding some later. A basic trawl net. That only covers oceanic. Mangrove and coastal. Okay. Let's see. Okay. More fish for my encyclopedia. 26 out of 128. Okay. That's that taken care of. Let's sleep until dawn, and then head back over and see if he's considered making some bombs. Or actually, let me check my crab. That's interesting creatures. Interesting. Alright. Let me quickly sell those. Fish market. There you go. And enjoy. Lives for profit. Sell a total of $2,500 worth of fish. Alright. We're making progress, it seems. Okay, so... Are you gonna make me bombs? Okay, so what do I need to make you... What do I need for you to make the bombs? Maybe I can get the family crest without the bombs, and then they'll start doing their thing. Don't need scrap right now. I do need lumber. Let's have a look around, see if we can find that family crest. That might be when I need to progress that front. Don't know why I did that. That was stupid. Okay. Let's have a look around. Well, that's not good. Nope. Oh, hello. What's this? 9th of September, 1927. He still refuses to take me aboard when he is working. He is convinced that I will find it dull or that the crew will be crass or otherwise intolerable. Perhaps I'm being overly needy. I know he needs time alone, but I'm so desperately bored at home when he is away. He recently installed some salvaging equipment onto the boat. I think the idea of pulling up treasure is terribly exciting. I must convince him to let me have a go. Okay. Hey, Doc. How are you doing, buddy? Good to see you. How was your Saturday going so far? Yeah, I need explosives. I need that old man to start making bombs again.
It's hard to let it go.
I'll take it for now, but I feel like I need to... Whoa. Why is everything going all trippy? Same as every day, Pinky trying to take over the world. I'm glad to hear it. You stand in the center of a campsite. The fire's embers are cool, but ash is still steadily blowing out in the wind. Take a close look at the campfire. Large flat rocks at the tops of the charred wood of the campfire. A handful of tiny fish bones can be seen poking out of the ashes. You eat the ashes and your foot hits something hard at the bottom of the pile. You brush something. Oh, yay. I'll take that. Look for footprints. You'll find no footprints, but unfamiliar symbols have been sketched in the dust nearby. Some have been erased with a hasty sweep of a foot. Take the makeshift tent. The tent is a sheet of cloth suspended over some sticks. There is nothing inside, save for a smooth hollow in the dirt where someone slept. Alright. Good to know. Now you gotta find a new game to play? Well, Doc, what are you in the mood for? Oh. Oh, wait, is this the family crest? This might be it. Oh, shit! What the fuck was that? I got distracted by whatever the fuck just slammed into me. Shit. I'm panicking. Fuck, god damn it. I thought it would have finished. There we go. Well, shit. Fuck a duck. Yeah. No, it's not gonna work. I'm gonna have to get rid of the fish. Also, I just realized how late it was. Whoopsie. Nope. Nope. Oh shit. Give back my light. Oh, fuck. That's where it's closed off. Shit. Fucking imaginary rocks. Fuck. Fuckity fuckity fuck fuck. Fuckity fuck. Oh dear. Oh dear. Shit, where was the... Fuck, where was the island? There was a little island with a dock here. Shit. No. Please, Doc. Just Doc. Sleep. Go to fuck to sleep. Okay. That was too close for comfort, I think. I don't know if it was or it wasn't, but it felt like it was too close for comfort. So let's move on and not talk about that ever again. Sure, let's go with that. Encyclopedia. Cool, fantastic pursuits. Show the family crest to the hermit. We'll do. Well, suddenly music. Should I be concerned about the music? It's another of these rocks, but I don't think it does anything right now. Alright, we're gonna take a mental note that there's more of those rocks around here. Because they seem to be for something, but I just can't interact with them yet. Okay, so let's go give him the crest. Family crest, let's go. Okay. Yo, Hermit, I got what you're looking for. Hello again, what can I do for you? Is this your family crest? You found it! I never thought I'd see this beauty again. But now, I have a further favor to ask. Would you take this to my brother in Ingfell? Tell him his brother is sorry and would like to come home. Sure thing, buddy. Hopefully that will give us access to bombs. Oh shit. Let's not do that. It's got to the point I've been playing so many games in my life, it's hard to find good games. Yeah, not sure, I've been playing a lot of roguelike games of late. Well, Doc, I'm having a lot of fun with Dredge right now. It's a real fun, quote-unquote horror fishing sim. If you're a fan of, like, eldritch horror type stuff and fishing, then this could be a fun game for you. So, let's see. Yes, retired whaler. I believe this belongs to you. Gods, I haven't seen this since... So he did take it, I knew it. Your brother's sorry. We let him come home? I don't know if I was in the right state when he left. Okay, fine. He can stay in my old workshop, at least for the time being. But I'll still need some time to clear it out. While I'm doing that, perhaps you can do something for me. See, I've been trying to clear some debris in the pathways through the cliffs to make a shortcut with explosives. I was able to set a charge, but the cliffs seemed particularly unsteady that day, so I don't think risk detonating it. You just need to get in there and set it off. It's not far in. I left some yellow flags nearby. You can't miss it. Where do you expect? Where? Said southeast. Yeah, I saw where they were. Okay. Not really into horror games. I wouldn't really call it a full-on horror game. At least not yet. Nothing super horror has happened. It's just a really creepy. Like think in vein of like how creepy Don't Starve is, except instead of survival, it's fishing sim. It's that kind of creepy, more than anything else. At least so far. It could probably have the potential of getting a lot worse! What the ever-loving fuck are you? Okay, well, I tried to move, but the boat stopped. You're slip beneath the surface and join the uncountable souls that lost in the depths. Well, I died. It happened. It took, let's see, it took 3.5 hours, but it happened. I'm dead. And what is the last save, might I ask? When I shipped out, hopefully. Well, now we know what happens. Alright. So, am I just gonna run into the same problem once again, or...? Yep. Yep, yes I am. Go, 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 go. Ow, fuck. Well, that's interesting. Oh shit, it's still coming! It's still coming! Okay, well, that's interesting. Well, I need to repair everything, so let's fix all that. So, now we have a fun, endeavor on our hands. Pursuits. Detonate the explosives. Working on it. So is that fucker just gonna be swimming around from now on, or? Take all. Hopefully he stays the fuck away from me from now on. Well, at least so I can go back and deal with the explosives. Sell all the fish. Put the wood in storage. Sure. Fuck off, tornado. Oh god, it's back again! Okay, so that's fun. Ow. That was just rude, game. So good to know that fucker is just there now. Good to know. I need to go take care of the damage again. I need to go take care of the damage that was done. Again. Repair all. There we go. Alright, let's go talk to Whaler McGee and see if he will grant us the gracefulness of explosives. You've done it. We heard the blast from here. Gods, the echo. I'm surprised the cliff didn't come down on your head. I've got things ready here. Go and tell my brother that he can come home. Okay. Go tell brother he can come home. Hermit. So again, what can I do for you? Your brother forgives you. He's found you a place to stay. He does? That's a huge weight off my chest. One so old I hardly remembered it was there. Right, well, I'm packed and ready to go. The hermit climbs aboard with all of his belongings. Alright. Let's get you home. Or to your new home, I should say. Nope. How dare you? Alright. Well, here we are. The hermit notices the old whaler standing on the dock waiting for him. Little brother, you're home. I'm so sorry I was so foolish. We both were. Come on inside. Let me get your bags. The two brothers walk away down the dock. One of them pauses for a moment and turns back to you. Oh, stranger, if you find any more debris that needs clearing, I'm working on making some more packed explosives. Come by the old whaling yards anytime. Here, this one's on the house for all your help. Packed explosives. I hope you can put them to good use wherever you find cause for it. Okay, so how much do they cost? They cost 40 each. Probably... You know what? Can we put them in storage? Yes, yes we can. Okay. I'm gonna stockpile in a couple of these. You know what? That'll do for now. Rest. Get some sleeps. Alright. I'm gonna go get this relic over here. God, that tornado hates me. That tornado does not like my presence. Okay. Use explosives. Aha! Okay. We got treasure. Sapphire earrings. Alright, and then... Relic discovered. Return to collector. We'll do our best. Alright. Now, if I'm not mistaken... That's gonna be a one hell of a trip back. That's gonna be like... Shit. Yeah, I gotta head towards the lighthouse. Anybody know any sea tunes? Anyone wants to sing a song while we traverse the ocean? Oh, wait, what's that? What the fuck is this? Disturbed water. Oh, it's abyssal. Oh, okay, well I don't have anything to deal with the abyss. So that's gonna have to wait. The abyss is gonna have to be patient. Okay, so we need to deliver this over here. And my controller's running low. Alright. Am I gonna get a new superpower for giving this to you? So you've returned. I wasn't sure you were coming back. You dragged the massive music box into the room, gouging the wooden floorboards beneath it. The collector doesn't seem to mind. He's focused on the box. You found this at the cliffs, didn't you? Yes. Ah, excellent. This should make future return journeys a little more swift, allow me. He selects one of the silver ribbons trailing from the crimson-bound book, putting it up some unseen pages. Turning to catch the dim light, he whispers the words on the page. After a few seconds, you feel your stomach drop suddenly. As though thrown high by a wave, he closes the book and turns his attention back to you. Manifest. Instantly return to Blackstone Isle. Now there are yet more relics to find. Keep looking. The reef at Stellar Basin may have caught and accumulated some wreckage. Search around that area. I'll mark a location on your map where you can begin your search. The words you did from that book, what did they do to me? The book holds power, manifest. Uses these words will induce a trance-like state. While in the state, time will pass in the blink of an eye. When it is over, you will find yourself here. As always, I caution against overusing this. Selectively and strategically utilize it when you need it most. Are there other powers you wish to know? Nope, we figured how that works. What are you doing with these relics? Why, collecting them, of course. An investment for times to come. Why can't you search for the relics yourself? The ocean no longer wishes to cooperate. As the waves are unsafe for me, you will be on my surrogate. See, that does not bode well. Take a look at these trinkets. Do not bother me with common clutter. I hear that the trader in Little Marrow deals with such trivialities. Okay, fair enough. You could just make my life a little bit easier. So yeah, he wants me to go over that direction now. Oh yeah, shit! I forgot about my crab cage. Damn it! I'm gonna have to go back for that. Yeah, this stuff is still here. I'm gonna take it. Put it in storage. Just in case it has some special use later. Alright. It's 414. What am I? Okay, so let's pop that in storage. I guess we could head over to that merchant and sell our treasures. Pop back on over here, give him the treasures, and then head back over and you know what? Fuck it. Extra resources wouldn't go amiss since I have an empty cargo bay. Might as well fill it up. It shall all come in handy. Oh, not what I thought I was gonna find. But I'll take. Oh, fuck! I did it too soon. God damn it. Some more wood. Oh, that's that cleared up. Lovely. Oh, that looks pleasant. Let's drop by here real quick. Here, trader. No, that's not what I wanted. Trader. I do. I have stuff in storage for you. You can have that. You can have that, and you can have that. Pop that there. All right. And now we will quickly head back over here, hopefully without any interruptions from the eldritch horrors that want to kill me for some reason. And back home we are. The lighthouse keeper is waiting for you on the dock, looking displeased. I saw you sailing out towards the horizon, crossing that deep expanse. Do you really think that's wise? What's the problem? It feels a bit like tempting fate, does it not? Things are bad enough around here without your provocations. Abruptly, she walks away. Her eyes scan the water as she walks along the dock. Okay. Well, you can have my fish. The wood can go in storage, so can that.
Tanks! Where are the bloody
God damn it,
tanks?
Alex. Okay. So we're on top of that front. No. So yeah, there's a better netting available now, but I don't have a ship big enough for the net. Some better lights in stock now, that's also helpful. Okay. I feel like Alex wants tanks. I also think Alex is quite fond of tanks. Can't quite put my finger on why I think that, but... Okay, so we just need that refined metal. Which I can now go purchase if that's the best way to achieve getting... the metal. But part of me hopes that there's a way to pick it up. Sergeant, where are the tanks? Anywhere but not here in the ocean, I'm afraid. I'm sure you'll find them somewhere, but not the ocean. Well, that being said, I'm sure you could find tanks in the ocean if you search hard enough. There's probably plenty of battleships that were sunk hauling cargo during war that had tanks aboard. So, I'm sure you can find some somewhere. Let's see. The voltaic grouper. Okay then. Alright. Sleep. Alright, everybody. Or I can just take a naval boat to the island where the tanks are. There's also that. That will be a lot easier, I'd imagine, than searching for tanks at the bottom of the ocean. Alright guys, I'm afraid that is all the time I have for today. Thank you for joining me for this somewhat chill fishing adventure. I'm really enjoying this game. It's really fun. And I'm very curious to see how messed up this gets the further I go. I really am. It is a pretty chill game, Chris. I'm curious to see how messed up it gets towards the latter end, though. Or what hellish things I unleash the more of those relics I'm handing over. I'm very curious to see how worse it gets. Or what other treacherous eldritch horrors are gonna mess with my day. I'm just inevitably waiting Cthulhu to show up at some point, really, to be honest. That's what I'm expecting out of all of this at some point. But that could be for another day. If you guys enjoyed Dredge and want to see more of it, let me know. I'll happily keep streaming this, or if not, I can take it off stream as well. Again, this is a really fun game. Let me see. Let's pull that up there. Well, yeah, guys, that is all the time I have for today. Thank you all so much for joining me. Everybody that popped in to say hello. Huge thank you to GBZin.org and Shevik81 for the follows. Welcome into the community. Hopefully, we'll catch you again in the near future in other streams. But you're very welcome into this community, so thank you for the follows. But yeah, I will be back again on Tuesday. And look forward to next week's streams. Next week is going to be our cozy week, as you guys unlocked for the your charity efforts through our campaign for the Irish Cancer Society. Thank you, Doc, as always. Perfect timing. It's like you wait for me to go on a speech. Oh. But yeah, thanks guys. But yeah, all next week's streams are all going to be cozy-based games, because you guys unlocked that week of cozy streams. So kicking off on Tuesday, we're going to be diving into unpacking. So look forward to that, and there'll be some more games throughout the week. We'll announce them as we go through. We'll see how unpacking fares for us on Tuesday. But again, in the meanwhile, guys, enjoy your Easter weekend. I hope you have a fantastic weekend, whatever you get up to. Enjoy some good company with family, friends. Have a few drinks. Enjoy your Easter eggs, your chocolate, and all that jazz. But again, enjoy the long weekend as best as all you can. Again, I'll be back Tuesday for our week of cozy streams, kicking off with unpacking. But in the meanwhile, enjoy the weekend, everybody. I'm going to quickly find someone to raid out to for today to enjoy the rest of your Saturday night. If it helps to get you to stay a little longer anytime. I appreciate that, Doc. But unfortunately, my grandmother is visiting for the weekend for Easter and that, so I'm gonna wrap up now, go have dinner, and finally go say hello and chat to her, because she just arrived as I set off to go live. So I'm gonna go say hello to her for a little while. But yeah, in the meanwhile, let me go and see who is live right now that we can go send this party over to. Again, once again, everybody, a huge thank you for hanging out with me today and all this week. I really appreciate it. Let's have a look-see. Who's live right now? Bum 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 bum. Bum ba da ba 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 da ba 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 let's see. Where is a good place to hop over to for today? Have a good one, Doc. Parado, I found Cactus, Volcano, Bamboo, and the other Mushroom Island. I'm glad to see you're enjoying yourself, Parado. I'll probably hop on a little bit later if you're still up. Again, I don't know, you probably wrap up soon for your own stream, I think, I would imagine. But yeah, if you're still on later, I'll hop on and see how everything's getting on. But yeah. You know what, we haven't, you know what, let's head over. Let me check, see how long he's been going for, if he's still going for a bit. You know what, let's go over and say hello to Anguish. It's been a while since we went over and said hi. Literally, Anguish is currently playing some Back 4 Blood, so go over and say hello. All the zombie killing action you could want. We haven't said hi to Anguish in a while. So let's go say hello. Creator dashboard. Open link. Not for another hour and a half, but that stream will probably be shorter today. Yeah, no worries, Parado. Let's see. Anguish. Or literally Anguish. Yep, there he is. Alright, start raid. Alright, guys. Have fun over there with Anguish. Go say hi for me. I'd appreciate it. But again, I will be back for Cozy Week, kicking off on Tuesday with unpacking. But in the meanwhile, everybody have a fantastic weekend. Thank you all for joining me and hanging out today. Make sure you get all the Easter eggs, but don't overdo it. Or do. I mean, it's every once in a year. Why not? But yeah, stay safe. But if you get up to anything or traveling this weekend, enjoy yourselves. Have a fantastic time. Stay safe, of course. And I'll hopefully catch up with you over the long weekend or in the next stream. But until then, guys, have a fantastic night, weekend, and all that jazz. And I'll catch up with you all soon. Have a good one, everybody.